Hi guys, and welcome to what is now my YouTube. My name is Stephany. I'm gonna go ahead and just start this whole new YouTube experience. It's been a long time coming, a long time awaiting for me actually going ahead and actually doing this. It's been something that I've been having in back of my mind for a long time now. If I want to start a YouTube, I want to put in the work and the effort to do it, and I thought honestly, no better time than now. It's 2020. I've really been feeling this year and how I've been feeling about trying new things, pushing myself out there, and really kind of just getting out of my shell, getting out of my comfort zone. I really hope that this YouTube channel actually becomes something more than just a pastime. I want to focus it a lot around a lot of my common interests. I think one, as you can probably tell, is makeup. I've been doing my makeup since I've been in middle school, and I've just evolved with it artistically, what to do with my inspirations from YouTube. And I thought, you know what, why not? If other people can inspire, like, why can't I? I went ahead and for my first video, I filmed how I got this makeup tutorial. I wanted to go for something a little more natural with a little bit of a bronze look, but also like a very natural look. If you want to go ahead and watch how I got this, please make sure you like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I think it'll just be so cool to watch how I grow as a person from this first video on. I am going to try to be as consistent as possible, and I just hope the best for what happens. If this becomes successful, then honestly, I'd just be so grateful. Support me in any way possible. If you've already gotten this far into the video, go ahead and watch my makeup tutorial. Bye guys. Okay guys, so I already zoomed in for you guys so you can see more or less what I'm doing in a better view. So I already went ahead and I did my skincare routine. I went ahead and used the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I still have a lot left, so this has lasted me a long time. You don't even need to use a lot, and I highly recommend this for anybody that has super dry skin. I use the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Gel Cream. This is like for your under eye, and I love this too. I feel like these two together, I highly recommend it for anybody who is maybe trying to fix their problem areas, especially with their dry faces, because this collection right here works wonders and it really helps my makeup lay beautifully. So that's why I apply these beforehand. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with brows. My brows, honestly, they're not too thick, but they're not too thin. There are little sparse areas, but over time I ended up wanting to go for a much more natural look. So my trick with my brows, I don't use any of that. I just use brow gel. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Tinted Brow Mascara, and I use the shade Chocolate. The reason why I use brow gel is because I just feel like it gives a much more softer look to the eyebrow. It doesn't look so carved out and maybe ombre-ish. I just feel like it gives like that really subtle look. All I do is I start from the front, I brush, and when I brush up, I also bring the hairs down, and I basically groom them at the same time. All I do is just focus the rest of the product here, darken up that area, and then shape it along with my brows. Not only are you setting your brows already in place, you're already filling them in because this is tinted. This is very, very buildable. Any sparse areas like up here, I know I can just go over it and it'll slowly build up the color in that area, and it'll just fill it in for me. Then I go ahead and use the Morphe 432 brush. It looks like this. It's just your regular squared kind of tip flat brush. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is medium honey. I try to make sure that I don't go too close to the brow, and I just lay that concealer there, and then I work my way up, starting from front to back. I blend it out, and I get closer to my eyebrow. So I keep going from the front towards the back, and I keep making sure that if I see any little like any bit of the concealer kind of like piling up a little bit, I try to bring that down. Also blend that into my actual eyelids, only because, you know, later I'm going to use it as concealer for eyeshadow. When I do the concealer at the bottom, I try to make sure that once I get here, I do like a little line to, as closely as possible, make sure that this side looks as equal to the side as possible. So for the top, I drag the concealer just a little higher than the brow that I want to, because that is actually a lot of product. I start bringing this concealer down as I start going from front to the end of my eyebrow. As I'm going from front to end, I don't know if you can see, but I'm also getting lower. As I'm going from side to side, I am also getting closer to my eyebrow. Keep going, and this is when I start blending, just to not leave any harsh lines. So you go ahead, I already blended out that little imaginary line I had. And so after that, I've been going for more of a glowy look lately. So this is the Bliss Explosion Super Rich Moisturizer. You see, you can barely see, it's a little hard. But it's a very, I wouldn't say it's too thick of a consistency, but, and I don't know if you can see that, but like this has a very iridescent kind of look to it. And I'm just gonna dot this. I don't need too much. I honestly just put it in the high points of where I think I might need it, and a little goes a long way with this. I wouldn't use this as an everyday moisturizer. I would just use this if you specifically are gunning for that really glowy, dewy kind of makeup. Okay, so I go in. As you can see, I have super dark circles. I have bags. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Peach. I go ahead and I squeeze some out, and I'm just gonna look. I just spread it enough under my under eye, and I also do it, of course, to the other side. It really covers up my dark circles, and I love this product, and it's super inexpensive. I bought this, I think, at Ulta for like $5 or $6. I'm gonna blend that out with this brush from Real Techniques. This is the Expert Concealer Brush. I go ahead and I don't drag. This brush works so well enough that I can actually just pat on top and it'll be just fine. Just patting in and pushing that product into the skin. And as I pat, I make sure that any patchiness that I see, anywhere where I see that there's more orange concealer than on the other side, I make sure to kind of like blend that out and stretch that into my darkest points. So now I'm gonna go with foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and use the one that I've been getting a lot of compliments about, and it's a drugstore foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I use the shade 460. There you go. It's like literally right here in the front. This foundation, I freaking love it. It is so bomb. This foundation is super inexpensive too. It's a drugstore. And what I love about it is that it gives a very natural, flawless look. But I don't do too much. One thing about my foundation is that, okay, that's more than enough. What? I'm literally gonna put some of that over here. I concentrate it more on the air, on like my inner. I really work my foundation and my concealer from the inside out. I kind of blend in and work out, so that way it just looks more natural to me to use not as much foundation. This might be a little too light for me, guys. I am so sorry. I don't mind when they're a little on the light side, only because I know I'm gonna go in eventually and I'm going to bronze up my face and put some color back into my face with some blush, so I don't worry too much about it. And any leftover that I have, I put the leftover on my nose. I make sure not to put foundation straight onto my nose, because I feel like that's what causes the foundation on your nose to not last long. So I really just work that in towards the middle, and whatever I have left over on the beauty blender or anything, I just go around. So once that is it, I go in with, I just recently bought this and it's now one of my favorite concealers ever. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Guys, I cannot tell you the wonders that this concealer has done for me. If you have dry skin, this is going to be your best friend, this right here. It's just a super hydrating concealer. I think it just has so many benefits to it, and I freaking love it. Also, out of pure preference, I know that this concealer is very close to my skin tone. I prefer using a concealer closer to my skin tone, a concealer that's my same color for everyday use. I'm gonna put it just like that, and just like this. This is the Olay Mist Ultimate Hydration Essence. I love this so much. It comes in energizing, and there's also a hydrating one that once I'm out of this, I'm gonna go and try the hydrating one. So, I spray my face, and I go ahead, I'm gonna blend, and I try to do like a little bit of a dome shape at the top. I promise that I'm going to go out and buy a lighter concealer. I do like the lighter concealer, the more brightening eye look. I just feel like for every day I wouldn't always do it. And I make sure I close my eyes and I start setting that concealer right onto my eyes with the beauty blender. Gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I might actually grab just a little bit of that Tarte tape shape, put it in the middle. Maybe just a little. I don't want to do too much, guys. I blend. I'm gonna go ahead and set this. I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent. So for my under eyes, I have 3 powders. I have the Laura Mercier, I have the Jeffree Star, and I have what I am gonna use, what I love a lot, is the Maybelline Fit Me. To brighten up that under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Jeffree Star. I'm gonna slide this so I can get a little bit more. Then I'm going to grab, and I first lay that down just to not get any creasing. And so what I do then after, I literally blend this powder into my skin until I can no longer see this powder anymore. And I literally push this powder in. Guys, I'm not even kidding. Like, I bounce my beauty blender and I push this in. I feel like it really helps with the longevity of the concealer. I have no complaints. I don't think I've ever done this technique and have been like unsatisfied with my under eyes. A little bit, put it on my forehead. And I put a little bit down just the bridge of the nose. I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. Guys, I love this powder. This powder is inexpensive. You can literally buy this in Walmart for like $4 or $5. That's how super inexpensive this is. And this is a drugstore product, but I literally swear by this. I grab this much and I do that. I pack that on. Make sure I get into that inner corner. And I make sure that I set that inner eye. I repeat the same thing to the other side. I kind of just pack this on, go over those highlight areas. And I kid you not, I feel like every time I use this powder, and once I finish dusting it off, I feel like it minimizes the appearance of my pores so good. Like, you guys don't even understand. So after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face and do all of that. This one is the Morphe Y3. This has the gold handle. It's much more tapered at the top, but it's much more out towards the side. And I'm gonna grab my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Island Teen. I literally love this bronzer. I've used it every day and I received it for Christmas. And I go ahead and I get my forehead. I come down. I do circular motions. And I also, I always make sure to connect whatever it is I do here to bring it down here and really come down here. So I just make sure I get the top. I try to smile and really carve out that like kind of cheekbone that I have there. I don't have too prominent cheekbones, but when I do makeup, I like to give the illusion that I have cheekbones. Who doesn't? So I think I'm gonna get the Jeffree Star. What I do is I carve out, I smile, I try to smile just slightly. I literally carve out the side and I round out here at the cheeks. See how that's what's gonna make your cheekbones look like stick out like that. I try to round it out a little more, see? And then I try to obviously bring this powder down. And I repeat the same thing to the other side. And sometimes after I do that, that's when I go ahead and go in with the other Morphe brush that I was talking about, with the bronzer. And I try to make that a little bit more deeper. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty. I'm gonna use the nude eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. I don't know if you've ever seen this. I just love this palette in general. I love the vibe, I love the colors, I love the pinks. I think pinky nudes are really my kind of thing. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M504 like I was talking about earlier. And I think I'm going to, I wanna go with I'm gonna go with Teddy right here. I'm just gonna grab some of this. I'm going to just work that into the crease. These colors are also very buildable, very, you know, so if you want to start off light, I know with Teddy, I start off very light. I really work in the outer, blend. Next, I think I'm going to go in a little bit with Teddy, with the same brush. I'm just going to grab a little bit, and I'm going to make sure that I really pack that on and work that. I am using a fluffy brush though, because I don't want to be too exact here. I just like to make sure I put it towards the end, really fluff that in there, and really work on defining that outer crease. Cute. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this other eyeshadow palette. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Soft Glam. And I'm gonna use this flat brush to really pack on Orange Soda. I love using Orange Soda, especially on my lids. And what I do, I feel like that really gives just the nicest color. I pack it on first, closer to the eyelid. And I work my way up. I'm not trying to do like a cut crease. I'm more really just trying to blend this kind of peachy orangey shadow in with the rest of the pinks. So I feel like it gives it a very nice contrast of the colors and stuff, like the very mauvey tones with the very bright peachy tones. I really like that contrast. So that's as much as I'm gonna do. This is the brush that actually comes with every one of the Anastasia palettes. And I'm gonna grab that burnt orange, and I'm gonna use this end of the double-sided brush. And I'm going to just focus that into like the outer crease, to blend those two colors together. And then I go back in with that same Morphe fluffy brush, and I really just blend all those colors. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Angel. This is waterproof, the waterproof version. I prefer and I love waterproof mascara way better, only because I feel like that helps it hold its curl way better. As far as lashes, and they're the double ups, but they're not the classic double ups. They're actually going to be the double ups in the style 113. So I'm gonna go ahead. I just popped these on. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the same Morphe brush again. I'm gonna go ahead and add blush, and then I'm gonna wipe this off already. I'm gonna go ahead and use the NARS in Amour. Grab some of that. And I love blush. I love blush everywhere, guys. I actually put it up here too. I even also add it on my nose too. I'm not afraid to bring it here. I'm not afraid to bring it here. Some people even also bring it by their eyes too. I just love blush. I love the look that it gives. It gives such a healthy look. With the same fluffy brush as earlier, I'm just going to blend this. Wipe this off. Wipe this off. To get rid, like I said, I like how my skin looks very skin-like, and I know you just saw me use like 1001 powders and all this powdery products, but go in with the Olay Mist here, and I'm going to spray it like a setting spray. So I'm going to actually just close my eyes and so I do that. I'm gonna use this brush. This is like an e.l.f. brush contour. I'm gonna use this to just grab. I'm gonna grab from the Huda Beauty. I think I'm gonna grab the shade Teddy again, and I'm just gonna sweep that under my eye. This is the same shade that I used in my crease. Then I grab some mascara. I don't usually put on highlighter for every day, but for like the sake of this video, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. This is literally a classic. This is a classic shade. I got this for Christmas too. Grab the teeniest bit of this, and I'm just gonna put some here on the brow bone. I'm gonna put some. I do like putting though on the tip of my nose. I put some on my Cupid's bow right now. You'll see why for what I'm gonna do for lips. This is the NYX in brown. I go with my finger and I blend this. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF. So I line with the darker one and then I go with the lighter one. So I go over the exact same line that I did with the darker one. And I'm gonna go ahead and on top, I'm gonna do this Maybelline lipstick, the shade Daringly Nude, 655. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this more in the center of my lip. Just so like it's a little like that. And then on top, I'm gonna go ahead and put some lip gloss. This is the Essence Plumping Gloss, and this is in the shade Big Softy, number 2. And it looks just like this. It's just a very nude brown tone gloss. So I'm gonna do one last spray. Okay guys, I'm gonna let my face dry. I'm gonna come right back to show you the final look. Okay guys, so this was the final look. Obviously, as you've seen before in the intro, like this is what the end result was. I am gonna link everything down in this description bar. I'm gonna put every product that I use, every brush that I use, everything. So you guys, if you like anything that I use, if you want to try everything that I've used, I have it down here. Don't even worry about it. You know I already got you. If you guys like this, please, like I said earlier, share this video, subscribe, like, comment Comment anything, you guys, any suggestions, any tips. With that being said, my name is Stephany. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!